What's up? This is Newbie. You know, today has been quite interesting. Very, very interesting. I woke up, good mood as always. Decided to cleanse myself. So it was the first time in probably about a month and a half. Took a spiritual bath. In the middle of my spiritual bath, bro, I get a call. Somebody warrant interview. Here's the date, here's the time, here's the address. So, all right, cool. Hung it up. They immediately called back like not even a full minute later. But it was from a Cali number. Like the first time they called me, it was from a number out in Plano, Texas. So, like I say, after I hung that one up, not even a minute later, get another call. I see it's from Cali, and I'm like, all right, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, picked it up. The person was like, hey, did we just talk? It's like, huh? They were like, did I just talk to you about having an interview? I was like, oh yeah. Yeah, that was me. Like, oh, okay. I was just making sure. We had a different number on file, and it had like a PIN number that included like a PIN number, and I was like, what? They're like, yeah, we just had a different number. I was like, what do you mean by a PIN number? And they were just like, and I was like, well, I said, it's my phone number. It's how you can contact me. It's my direct line. Oh, okay, great. Or I take that back. When I answered the Cali number, they were like, is this so-and-so? Did we just talk? And I'm just like, excuse me? And they're like, yeah, we had a different number. It was like a whole different number with a PIN number. And I just kind of was speechless for a couple seconds, and I was like, yeah, this is me. Like, yeah, we just spoke, you know. And they were like, oh, okay. I'm so sorry. Which it was like one of those things where it's like, there's no need for them to apologize, but they apologizing, so you know they apologizing for some other shit, but you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of how that whole vibe was. Because in my head, I'm like, why are you apologizing, saying that you had a different number with a PIN number? However, you reached the person that you were looking for, which is me. We just spoke a minute ago, so it's like, what are you really truly apologizing for? Unless there's some other shit going on that I know about and I know you know about, but we can't really speak on it type of shit. And then because I did like fucking 3,000 calf raises the other day, I'm really, really sore. I could barely even stand like straight. I could barely stand straight up like a lot of time right now, because my muscle tissue, you know what I'm saying, it's so scarred right now, so ripped. You know, just stretching that shit all the way out is hard as hell. So I got a spiritual bath, ate something real light for breakfast, and then I went on a walk. And once I came back from my walk, I just had another call, and that call, dude was like, "Oh, this is so and so from so and so." I'm like, "Oh," he was like, "I'm looking for you," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, I'm him, Himothy." You know what I'm saying? I'm Hemi Neutron, him Duncan. You know what I'm saying? Uh, him Jones. But he's like, "Oh well." So I want to talk. Said, we wanted to reach out and talk to you about an opportunity, da 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 da. It's like, oh, okay. So he starts off and he's like, are you, it's like, what's your status right now? Are you unemployed? Are you employed? Are you freelancing? Da da da. And I was like, well, I'm on the market, on the market, willing to entertain. He was like, okay, so your last place of employment, are you still there? Is that project over with? Da, da, da. Like, I'm on the market. I'm currently on the market. You know, is because at first when he asked me, I was just like, man, I was kind of like diverted a little bit, answered the question, but diverted. Like, hey, I'm on the market. What's going on? You called my phone about business, so it's just like, I'm on the market, what's going on? I don't like that. We'll get it fixed. But, then he was like, well, just wanted to talk, see, pretty much get me like a little spill. Want to talk, see what's going on, see, this and that. And while he was talking, I went in my email. I was like, oh, what's the company name again? I was like, oh, it's like, I see I applied to you guys like sometime last month, and y'all sent me back an email saying that, y'all were gonna move forward, and y'all wasn't really interested. Oh well, as if we wanted to set it up a certain way, through that way, then we would press yes or no, and when we do no, because we don't want to go through a proprietary or a third party, then this and that, and they send you an email. But yeah, I mean, what's going on with you right now? I'm like, say, hey man, I'm open to taking an interview. I'm not immediately jumping on anything or anything like that. Said, but in the next week or two, I might be privy to, take an interview if that's all right. It's like, and he kind of saw that he wasn't going, because for me, I'm like, all right, you just fishing for information or whatever. But I guess he kind of got upset. I could tell in his tone. Just like, well, all right, so yeah, it was nice talking to you about what's currently going on, and talking about your experience, and it sounds real good, and pass this off to my boss, and if she wants to call you, she'll call you tomorrow. It's like, all right. Like, man, for me, the way I look at it, bro, you can't be calling people phone, trying to pry shit like that. The way I look at it, it's just like, if you gonna offer somebody something, then you offer somebody something. That shit it's not dependent upon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if there's somebody out there that I would really like to work for my company, because, all right, this is, on paper they good. If I want to sit down and meet with them, I'm gonna sit down and meet with them and call them, hey bro, hey, meet me at this cafe. You know what I'm saying? Meet me at the cafe, let's talk about some shit. I got some shit that I might want to offer you. I'm about to be all in your business. Hey, what are you doing right now? How many sources of income do you have? Who are those companies? How much you making? All that shit. Hey, that's interview talk. If you want to sit down and you want to meet somebody face to face, then you come correct and you come straight up. Hey, I would like to chat with you about an opportunity. See if you be a good fit. That's it. That's it. You know, there's no obligation. You can still say no to a meeting or whatever, but that's just how I be looking at it, man. I just think that a lot of people like to play games. And the funniest thing to me is like January and February, I sat just filling out a hella applications before I realized, like, all right, shit, they treat me like an untouchable. I know my worth, so I'm gonna just go get that shit out the mud. And I was quiet, didn't really say much on my platform here on YouTube. I was quiet on my other social accounts. I wasn't talking about shit, you know. But the minute that I started popping out videos last week saying, hey, I ain't dead, this is what's going on, I got balls rolling for myself, shit like that, this is what I'm into, this is what's going on, this is what's building for myself. Now I get an influx of opportunities coming in. And I'm not saying they bad opportunities, they're good opportunities. I'm saying I'm paying attention and I'm aware. I'm timing everything. When I was down, you know what I'm saying, putting my attention and focus, like blah, 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 let me try to, hey, come fuck with me. Because that's essentially what you're doing when you apply to companies. Y'all should fuck with me. You should fuck with me. You should fuck with me. While I was doing that, fuckers was like, And then when the table turned, it was just like, all right, fuck it. Don't nobody want to fuck with me. I fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I got going for myself. Then it went from, hey, call that nigga, bro. Just be mindful. I'm just being mindful. Because I have to protect myself. But that's all that is, man. That's all that is. So, learn your worth, know your worth, grow your worth, then demand it. Catch up with y'all next time.